Hey everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful and lovely effect on your garment that will make your garment look more elegant, from being just ordinary dress to a more elegant kind of outfit. So please, if you're interested, let's get to it. Okay, so I'll be making exactly this design. So the fly on the chest is about 1.5 by 8 inches. The length is 8 inches. And this paper, I have about 10 inches here and 1.5 inches wide. And this piece as well, I had already cut and added interfacing, soft interfacing. On the wrong side, I cut 3 inches and I folded in ½ inch on each side of the piece. Okay, can you see? So this will be placed on, on the two sides as shown. Okay, so now I have these two pieces and I have the middle, the one that will represent the fly. This is not a real fly actually, but I just want to make something that will look like it. Okay, so here I have soft interfacing like I said, but on the center piece, this one, I have double of interfacing, so it's thicker than the rest of the pieces. Okay, the rest of the cutout pieces. Now on my pattern, I'm going to be doing some adjustments because I have this effect on the chest that could in a way alter the darts on the back pattern. Okay, so for this is my back pattern actually, and I don't need a dart on the back, so I would be removing the shoulder darts. Sorry, I don't need a shoulder dart, I mean. So the shoulder dart, the width is about ½ inch, so I'll just come to the tip, the shoulder tip, and come in by the value of the shoulder dart, which is ½ inch. Okay, just on the line that is on it. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So just coming in and marking it, I have to of course redraw the dart and redraw the shoulder line and cancel the shoulder darts. Okay, so this is what I have. So I just need to blend it in, blend the rest of the armhole. Okay, so that of course I can be sure that I do not have any dart on the back shoulder line. All right, so this is what I have. So bringing the two front and back panels together, can you see? So I'm going to be coming down by 1 inch on the shoulder line of the front piece. So I'll come down by 1 inch from the shoulder line as shown, and this point that I've marked, I'm going to just connect with a straight line. And doing this, I have to cut it out, remove it completely from the front piece. Now the reason why I'm doing this, so that the effect that I want to project on the chest, okay, on the front panel, can have a kind of balance on it. It contains interfacing. Like I said, the middle piece has about double of interfacing, and it has to be balanced, and that is why I need to remove about 1 inch from the front and put on the back. All right, so and this is what I've done. Can you see what I've done? I just glued it, attached it to the shoulder, to the back shoulder, and you just need to blend it in, and here as well you need to blend it in, and bringing the two together again, you can see how it's going to look like. So here of course you are going to blend it, and if you see that there's a need for it to be trimmed out, fine, you can go ahead and trim. So just ensure that it maintains that curvy nature. All right. So, and here as well, you have to, blend in when you're cutting on fabric as well. Okay. So this is what I have, and my back is ready. So the zipper allowance and the normal waist line that for the back is also there. All right, and on the front piece, I will just locate the nipple point, which is here, and I will go in by 2.5 inches. I'll come down by 2.5 inches on, towards the waistline dart. And for the bust dart, I mean the side dart, now I will do exactly the same thing. And the reason why I'm doing this, I don't want the effect that I'm trying to, place, the things I'm trying to, that I will eventually place on the chest. I don't want it to affect the dart. I don't want it to be laid on the darts. So I want the darts to, actually stay separate. And that's why I'm moving it down, bringing it down, for the waist and, like that as well. So, and I'm going to contour in a way on the under bust. I'm going to go out from the dart leg by 1/4 of an inch. You know how we've been doing it now. So, and I want the dart to be curvy and not the normal straight rectangular kind of dart. No. So if you want a contoured outfit, even a little bit contoured, then you can do this. All right, just 1/4 of an inch more, and you make it curvy like this. Then by the time you wear it, oh, beautiful. So you don't need to really go for a bustier thing, So you can also contour your chiffon fabric, contour your crepe, your duchess, and all of that. So, and it will look so beautiful on you. A contoured garment is always nice. I just love it. I just love it. All right. So I just love it. So the garments that I am trying to, use to, I'm copying, the style I'm copying, the designer did not even add that to the front. So wearing it alone looks somehow straight, kind of, is not really, fitted, and I want something smart, something fitted. So I need to add that to my, and the reasons for adding that to your garment. Very, very important. Okay, for you to have that, or that look, contoured kind of look. So now for the bust dart, of course, I just went in by 2.5 inches and connected to the side as shown, So, and once you do that, then you're good to go. Then you can go ahead and do whatever you want on the chest. Okay, so this is what I have, and I have this as well on the waist. So this will take care of it. Now, this is my triangle pieces, and there's a small clip on how I was able to achieve this. So I'm just trying to, sew it, because I used pins to hold it together, and that's why it's looking this way. So I'm just trying to secure by sewing, and I want it to be in pieces. Okay, so this is what I have. Can you see? So I have cut my fabric using my pattern, and I had already transferred all the darts onto the main fabric. So all I need to do right now is to make a crease on the center front by ironing. Of course, when you iron very well or you steam, then of course there will be a crease line on the garment. So right now I have folded it just to ensure I am accurate, as regards the center of this piece. Okay. So now I have, I'll be doing about 8 inches. The length I want it to be about 8 inches plus seam allowance, of course, 8.5. So I'm marking 8.5 right now. And like I said, this piece is actually 10 inches. So all I need to do is just to place it on that 8.5 mark, and of course use my pin to hold the to hold it together, both the front piece and the cutout interfaced piece. Okay, so and I've already measured 8.5 on this. Okay, and this is the point, and I will just attach it to the neckline with my pins. And I am trying to align it properly. And that is the reason I, of course, made the crease or created a crease on the center line. Okay, now I have stitched it. I have stitched it with a gathering stitch. Of course, I'm not trying to gather, but I just want to secure instead of using pins. So now I'm arranging my triangle pieces. Okay, so you lift up the center front fly, the short fly piece, and you begin to place the triangle pieces under it. You arrange it accordingly. Arrange it accordingly until you get to the neckline area. So I'm done with this. Can you see? So you can just stitch down again just to hold it down properly, the center, the triangle pieces. All right, so this is what I have. And next is to bring the other piece, okay, to cover it up. Now here altogether I have 20 triangle pieces. So, and I'm going to replicate the same on the other side. So placing another piece on this triangle, well arranged triangle pieces here. So just, of course, arrange it properly as you are, as I'm trying to arrange it properly as I'm, sewing. And please, when you are doing this, don't rush. Just take your time. Okay, now I am done with this, and I'm going to do the same thing. I will just replicate the same thing on the other side, but of course I need to secure on well by stitching down. Can you see the same piece? So this is what I am trying to do, just to ensure that everything is well laid. And please, as you are doing this, be checking under, the wrong side of the front piece, so that you won't get it mixed up under it. At times there could be a fold when you are sewing and you won't know. So as you are sewing, ensure you just keep looking under, so that you ensure everything is well laid. Okay, so now I am done fixing the other triangle pieces, the other panels, everything well done. Okay, so next for me is to, of course, you secure again, you sew, and the next thing is to cover up. Okay, just according to the picture you are looking at on the screen right now. So you cover up the rough edges, okay, on the down part as shown. Now I have cut out, so all you need to do is just to measure the width, okay, and cut accordingly. So right now I'll be shaping this paper, and after shaping this paper I'll be using the paper, of course it's like a pattern, to cut the fabric out. Okay, so this is about 4 inches long. So folding like this, ensure that the folded part or the folded edge is facing you. Then on the part that is open, I'm measuring 2 inches, and from these 2 inches I'll connect to this point. And this is what I have. Okay, so now that I have this, I will use it to cut my fabric and interface it as usual. So this is how it's going to look like. It's going to cover the ½ inch. It was 8.5 I measured. Okay, so I will just cover it this way. This is the piece, and of course it has been interfaced, and seam allowance is also tucked in onto the wrong side. All right, so now I have stitched it and I have everything down. So now I'm going to stitch the neck, the round neck. So here I have done the stitching, I've stitched it, everything together. So before, you can now trim out. So this is the outcome. This is the outcome. So here you can now fix your back, join your back to it, add the sleeves, add whatever you want to add as to complete the length of the dress. And here you can now add your chains, okay, on it. And you create the buttonholes and you add your chains and you are good to go. So this is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, by the grace of God, I will see you in my next video. All right, bye.